Aries, welcome to your reading. This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising Aries. For the beginning of March 1st to the 8th. I know it doesn't give me a little too much time to get this knocked out. This could be a little bit out for you. Probably about the, what is that? The 12th? 1st to the 12th? Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of March. Happy birthday, Aries. All right. Gonna do a general reading here. Friendly reminder, take what resonates, leave behind what does not. If nothing resonates, be sure to check your other placements. If it still does not resonate, then leave the message behind. The message is not for you at this time. So, with that said, we're gonna get the ball rolling here. If you enjoy and or if it resonates, please remember to like and subscribe. That way you're notified of future content. I truly appreciate you being here. Thank you for popping in. Overall energy of this reading is the 2 of Charisma for you, Aries. That's awesome. All right, starting off, we have the 3 of Wisdom as your current situation. We have the Hermit in the reverse, Virgo energy. That is for your challenges, your opportunities, or obstacles. We have the 8 of Strength in the upright position. That is for what you need to focus on or what is the foundation for the current situation or the question in your mind. We have the 7 of Wisdom. 7 of Wisdom is your recent past here. It could be further than that. It's not always the recent, but 2 of Intelligence in the reverse. That is for the possibilities involved or what you might be hoping for. We have the Magician in the near future. That is card number 1. Queen of Wisdom, that is for you and your wonderful energy that you're bringing to this reading. We have the King of Wisdom in the reverse position. That's your external or environmental issues. That could also be your subconscious. We have the 5 of Charisma. That's your hopes, fears, reminders, and warnings. That is our advice card for this reading. And then we have the King of Intelligence in the reverse position as well. That is our potential outcome, which we will go ahead and clarify later on. So let's go ahead and get the ball rolling. We are using the D&D deck again because I love it. Haven't gotten too many new decks as of late, but we will start seeing some more of that. So 2 of Charisma for you. This is your overall energy of the reading. So the overall energy that you have right now, Aries, for the beginning of March is our ability to manage our time with grace and ease by getting clear on our priorities. So you are kind of getting rid of what you no longer need. You're kind of starting to cut things out. You're starting to prioritize, kind of getting clear on your goals, right? We have the 3 of Wisdom following this as our current situation. The 3 of Wisdom, that is taking time to celebrate the simple joy of aliveness with your friends. So a little bit of a celebration here. Things kind of coming together, feeling good, living in that present moment, and just taking the time to really enjoy life, right? You are in the Hermit energy here. You're being crossed by the Hermit. So opportunities or obstacles here. The Hermit in the D&D deck is all about being a light unto yourself and finding your own way through the darkness, right? So with that said, card number 9, the Hermit. This is in the reverse position, a little bit of isolation and a little bit of a loneliness. So you might be feeling a little lonely lately. You might have put up a few too many walls. It tends to happen with your energy, especially when things bother you. You've probably been doing a lot of soul searching, which has kind of led you to this point, but you might be going too far in or possibly even not far enough. So when reversed, this card tells you that you're either going too far or not far enough in introspection and solitude. If you've already spent a good deal of time thinking on your own, your self obsession could be setting you up for some major loneliness. While inner development is admirable, maintaining and fostering connections can also be sources of growth and joy. Don't shut them out completely. Lastly, be sure not to ignore the wisdom, inner guidance, and spirituality being shared with you. So definitely a little bit of an opportunity and a little bit of an obstacle as well. It can be a little bit hard to find that balance, especially if you have been doing a lot of self work. And it can be very hard to let people back in, because we start to kind of analyze everything and everyone that comes into our life, and we start thinking, oh well, that's a flag, is that a flag, is that a flag, is that a flag. So just make sure you have that clear connection to your intuition. Make sure you're following those gut instincts, but not kind of pegging every little negative, like, I don't know how to describe it. There might be things about somebody that you don't necessarily like or appreciate, but it doesn't mean that it's something toxic right off the get-go. Like sometimes we can kind of overthink or overfear, if that makes sense. Go ahead and keep going. I don't want to keep getting stuck too much. 8 of Strength, current foundation, right? 8 of Strength. This could also be what you need to focus on, okay? Especially if we're trying to overcome an obstacle. 8 of Strength is going with the flow and adapting to change. Hold the goal loosely and enjoy the journey. So just, not setting too high of expectations, just enjoying getting there, enjoying all the little progress you make, cheering yourself on for those little baby steps, little hiccups in the road and bumps. Let's not get brought down by those, right? Jumping back to the 7 of Wisdom. Back to the Wisdom cards. All right. 7 of Wisdom is your past card here. 7 of Wisdom is all about our capacity to be discerning in our decisions and to choose from a place of clarity and wisdom. So for that, we probably have overcome this a little bit, and we're working on it, being a little more, I don't want to say rational, but a little more rational. You're kind of moving away from making decisions based purely on emotional state. So like, losing your temper, being upset, being resentful, being bitter, jealous, things like that. We're moving away from that. We're taking a step back and being like, how can I make the situation better? How can I respond differently? Things like that. But this is in the past position here, so let's go ahead and do a little digging, see what the current situation was, why we got the 7 of Wisdom for Aries, please. 9 of Pentacles, a little bit of a financial thing here. The Hanged Man, a little bit of an indecision, a stalling. And the Hermit yet again in the upright position. How strange. It's been happening a lot lately in the readings. They're like reversing or just keep popping up. Perhaps you were dealing with a Virgo. Perhaps you have Virgo in your life. Could be a little bit of that energy there. Just gonna grab... So starting with the 9 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Pentacles is actually a pretty successful card. It's prosperity, accomplishment, self-sufficiency, and empowerment. So in the recent past, or a little bit before, a couple months maybe, we actually have the 9 of Pentacles, which heralds a time in your life when you're reaping your rewards and reveling the fruits of your labor. You've worked hard to get here, and now you can enjoy your self-sufficiency because we're dealing with the Suit of Pentacles. Financial comfort is your prize. You've earned stability and independence. Got that Hangman, card number 12 in the reverse position here. This is all about distrust, delays, resistance, and a stalling, right? So when this card appears reversed, it indicates procrastination, a lack of trust, and delays. You aren't putting your trust in the universe. You're just trying to fight the inevitable. When the Hangman is reversed, he appears, ironically, to be standing. He suggests that you've waited long enough, make that move, take that step, and do that thing. Okay, and then you have that Hermit energy. So in this past position here, which was probably why we have it over here now in the reverse, is soul searching, solitude, introspection, and wisdom. So we do feel like in this past energy here, something was set into motion to find being more self-sufficient, to find being more independent, to find who you are, what you want out of life, right? And this is why we have this energy. But now we're brought to here because we've gone a little too far into isolation, a little too self-focused, which is fine. Keep focusing on yourself, but let people in, right? Awesome. Let's go ahead and keep going here. We have this Two of Intelligence. Two of Intelligence. Intelligence. So this is your possibilities involved with this situation, right? Or what you might be hoping for. So what might be coming in towards you. We have that Two of Intelligence, which is all about how our inner monologue causes confusion and how we must find a way to listen to our heart. But we are in the reverse position. So there is a little bit too much of an inner monologue for you that you are struggling with. So definitely not what you're hoping for here, unless you're hoping to get rid of it. We're trying to clear out that confusion, that negative self-talk, that little nagging voice in your head that just keeps insulting you and bringing you down, telling you can't do things. So you have to find a way to listen to the heart, and you're struggling finding that balance. So hopefully you're going to get there, but this is what's involved. These are things that you can focus on to start making that switch, to start adapting to a new way to flow. Let's hit that Magician. That is the near future. Now, the Magician is all about manifesting and bringing in that abundance, being creative and following intuition, using imagination, things like that. The Magician in the D&D deck is all about tapping into your genius to find new ways of looking at the world, okay? So as said, power, creativity, innovation, manifestation, and resourcefulness, okay? The Magician has the potential to bring about desired outcomes by manifesting ideas into reality. They're unconventional, creative, powerful, and adaptable, able to make magic using creative thinking and the resources available to them. If you draw this card, you have the willpower and inspiration to take what you have and make magic with it. So you are bringing in new things. The universe is giving to you. It's bringing in abundance. You're manifesting what you want in life. You are manifesting those desires. They are coming towards you in the near future. Do not give up hope. Have faith in the universe. Keep doing what you're doing and put yourself into a better situation here. Inspired actions, things like that. Really figuring out what you want. Making lists, being grateful, showing appreciation, things like that. You and your wonderful energy bringing to this reading is the Queen of Wisdom. Queen of Wisdom. That is my wonderful Poison Ivy character from the D&D deck in the nice, lovely bath. Going into the depth of compassion and quieting the critical mind to create emotional stability. As we've already spoke about, we're trying to get rid of this nagging energy here. You are getting into that power. You are starting to realize those things about yourself, and you are clearing them. That is why this card is in the upright, not in the negative, right? So that also comes with it, creating that emotional stability, not flying off the handle, learning how to respond versus react, things like that, bringing into a balance, right? King of Wisdom follows your Queen of Wisdom, which is awesome. It is in the reverse position, which means it is a little bit of a struggle. External or environmental influence and or your subconscious that is fully accepting this moment, allowing complaints to dissolve, and being kind to yourself. So you are still struggling with this, show yourself some more love. Get rid of those complaints. Just live in the moment and fully accept it. Let go of the past, let go of the grudges. You know what? Live for now. It's easier said than done. It does take a bit of work, but once you get to this point, you're going to feel so much better just releasing all of that baggage and just moving on. 5 of Charisma. 5 of Charisma. This is Hope, Fears, Reminders, and Warnings. This is your advice card. It is in the reverse position. The 5 of Charisma states, finding out how to move out of the lack mentality and enjoy the abundance in whatever form showing up in our lives. So there is a struggle here with this. Just move out of lack mentality. Don't be needy. Don't feel like you don't have it. Act as if you do. act as if you already have this thing. Be grateful for it. Be thankful for it. Manifest. Ho'oponopono. Just keep repeating these things. Do your affirmations in the morning. Repeat mantras. Get into a better space of already having money, of already having love, of already having your dream job, whatever it is that you're searching for. Get into that mind state. So we don't have a lack, we have an abundant mentality. So this is also, as said, showing gratitude every day. Sometimes when our expectations are a little too high, we don't see the wonderful gifts that the universe is giving to us. So if you find a penny, a nickel, a dime, a quarter, a dollar on the street, on the sidewalk, at your job, on the floor, that is the universe giving you a gift of money. And yes, we all want that $1 million lottery. Yes, but finding that little tiny gift, seeing those synchronicities, seeing those little signs, the universe is trying to communicate with you. God, source, creator, angels, totems, spirit guides, whatever you believe in, they are trying to communicate with you. They are trying to gift you these things. Have faith in them, have trust in them, and be grateful for all of those little things that they gift to you. So definitely an advice, definitely a hope and a dream. Finishing out that potential outcome, this is the King of Intelligence. Now, the King of Intelligence is in the reverse position. We're going to go ahead and clarify, because this means that there's still a little bit of a restricted energy here. The King of Intelligence is using the powers of your intellect clearly without letting it override your heart. So, with that said, with all of the stuff that's kind of telling you to work on the emotions, or that you already are kind of working on not letting your emotions overtake you, you might go a little too far into the other side of things where you stop using your heart whatsoever with these decisions. Sorry about that. I had to pause the video. So as said, you might be going a little bit too far, overriding the heart, not acting on your emotions whatsoever, which we don't want. We want to find the equal balance. Equal balance. So we're going to go ahead and clarify this. Perhaps you're even put into a situation where you have to kind of be balanced and make a, sensible, but also, something that'll make you happy. A decision that'll make you happy. Okay? So I just want to shuffle those up. All right. Clarify the King of Intelligence for us. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. King of Intelligence, we have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, we have the King of Wands in the upright, and we have See a Crossroads. So I do feel like something might happen which might shift you back a little bit, especially with that Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So the Wheel of Fortune, card number 10, is usually all about karma, good luck, fate, destiny, change, cycles, things like that. In the reverse position, it does kind of fare a little bit differently, though. A little bit more bad luck. Something might not go your way. A situation might not pan out the way you wanted it to. Things like that. Now, sometimes it's because we stall, though. It's a stall. It's not really, or it's like a delay, right? It's not really something that's like completely over. So bad luck, resistance to change, and a standstill. So things might not happen because you're afraid to make a move. So that's kind of what's coming here. This card tells you to prepare for a bumpy ride. Your luck may be running out, so be ready for a sudden change. View this warning as an opportunity to take the reins and be proactive. Alternatively, this card warns against being resistant to change, or tells you that things have come to a standstill. So it might need a little more grease to the wheels, okay? King of Wands. Wands is all fire energy. So let's see what's going on here, especially with the, wands being the fire energy, but it's also creativity and it's manifestation. So it's kind of, interesting that you have a lot about manifestation. You have the Magician here talking about how in the near future there is going to be things manifesting. Perhaps you get complacent. That could very well be it as well. Your King of Wands is all about that leadership, the knowledge, vision, honor, and wisdom. So not quick to judge. He wants to connect with others, understand them, and accept them for who they are while helping them see their full potential. Generous leader, optimistic mentor who has maintained mastery in their field and is eager to share their hard-earned wisdom with everyone. Like the counterpart, the Queen, he usually has a vast network of passionate connections to help you on your journey. The King of Wands wants you to step into your power and be a leader. The time is now. Stop waiting around. So very interesting that it's telling you to take a little bit more of an authority here. I don't know what the situation is here. Perhaps it is all about the manifestations that you're trying to bring in right now or your goals. It's just kind of coming across like they're trying to tell you a little bit more to be like, set up those goals, lay down that groundwork, figure out what you want in life and start doing. Especially since you have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is all about crossroads, taking action and productivity. These are in the upright. So I do feel like even if this situation is all-encompassing, or perhaps it is this situation that actually leads you towards this, I feel like you overcome it very easily, very masterfully, okay? So it's not something to get hung up on or destroyed by, because it's action, productivity, strategy, unfolding. Everything has gone right so far and you're able to set things in motion. Your projects are no longer just ideas, but are actually becoming reality. All that good energy you've put out into the world is coming back to you. Building on the collaboration and partnership of the Two of Wands, the Three of Wands keeps your network moving in support of your vision as it comes to fruition. So we have manifestation still coming in the near future, but then we have a little bit of a hiccup, a delay, so to speak. And then we have absolutely an overcoming of this. I'm just going to put one more card here with a typo deck. Maybe one more, because interesting. See, now I'm being nosy. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. So, yeah, I do feel like something is coming towards you. I don't want to go too much into details with this one because this is just the general reading. I would be on, stay on your toes here. We do have the Ten of Swords popping up. We have the Two of Cups in the reverse, and we have the Seven of Pentacles. So, we might have a past relationship coming in here. That Ten of Swords is all about that betrayal, right? Kind of, not betrayal, but yes, a betrayal. Very painful ending experience. So oh no, I was right. Betrayal, attack, finality, loss, and pain. So definitely something here that might cause a little bit of a setback. The Two of Cups is a disharmony and a misalignment. So that could be with a person, that could be with yourself, and that could also be with a lover, right? A relationship, something like that. It's something to do usually with a soulmate. It doesn't always have to be, but it's something that kind of mucks it up, I say. But then we have the Seven of Pentacles, which again is questioning, is the investment worth it? Is the patience worth it? I'm working so hard. I'm committed. But again, this was just to kind of see a little bit brighter picture. I feel like this is your Wheel of Fortune here. So a little bit, the Wheel of Fortune in reversed. This is a little bit of a heartbreak, a little bit of a disappointment, a little bit of a sadness, and then a question of, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Now this is, rest assured, it is worth it. Just have some patience and have some faith in the universe, which has been said throughout this entire reading, because then you rise above it, okay? You are rising above it with these wands here, which is your energy as well. So hang on, hang tough. Good things are coming. Let's go ahead and pull you some cards. Angel of Abundance says, have courage to ask for and accept help. You do not have to rely solely on yourself Aries. So asking for help is a sign of strength and is accepting it as it is offered to you. Very often when you ask God for help, prayers are answered through other people. Be sure to accept this assistance as well as give it to others as you are guided. We have successful funding. Your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to help you. So just a couple of there. Sorry, it's dinner time, so I'm not trying to rush, but, you know. Daughter's going to come in here in a minute and be like, that's done. We do have ear chakras. So notice messages that appear as sounds, music, and words from both external sources and within your mind. These messages are real answers to your prayers. So definitely listen up, okay? We have Earth Angel. You are a light worker who has come to Earth to teach about love. I absolutely agree. I think there is something there for you. You know what? I'm going to play you one more angel therapy because Archangel Raphael, the healing angel, is with you supporting your healing work. So absolutely the work you've been doing, you are divinely guided, you are divinely protected. You are doing the right things, you are doing the right work, but there's just going to be a little hiccup. Don't give up faith. Life purpose, you actually, what did I just say? You are protected, you are safe and supported while you change careers, while you make your decisions, while you decide to do what you want to do. Engaging in artistic activities is beneficial to your career and every other area of your life. So kind of stepping out and maybe picking up a hobby. There's leadership yet again. So take charge of the situation. So just kind of getting into a space there. So definitely taking charge of that situation or any of your situations, you know, putting it in inspired action, doing what you can to achieve your goals. Now that doesn't mean forcing things or trying to get into a situation that isn't meant for you. But definitely kind of taking your time to move in the right direction, which I do feel like you are doing. So I feel like, especially with all this divine protection here, once you get to this point, you also got to listen deeply here. So definitely be listening to your intuition, your guides. They're trying to communicate with you. Once you get to this decision here or this situation, it's going to be very clear to you. You are going to see it and you're going to be like, oh, that's me. I am going to grab you two more. I'm going to grab you Beyond Lumeria, which it'll take me a second to grab that. And I am going to grab you a Spirit of the Animal Oracle because they gave you two. Interesting. So I'm going to keep them because they gave you two. So for the Spirit of the Animal, they gave you Giraffe, which is visionary. Rise above earthly matters. Glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth. And love with a big heart. Beautiful. And then you got Peacock, which is vibrancy. You were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life, and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. Beautiful. And then for Beyond Lumeria, you actually got Throat Chakra, which is expressing your truth. Okay? As said, I think you already know this. I feel like this hits very close to all of the energy in this reading. So I feel like this is very much like you are on the right path. Okay? So don't get scared by this Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. I don't actually feel like, I feel like when it happens, yes, it'll be disappointing. Yes, you might get a little down about it, but you rise up so quickly that I don't think it's as bad as something could get, right? Like if we had a little bit more, like if the wands weren't here with that wonderful fire energy of yours, if that wasn't here, I'd be like, okay, yeah, we might have a little bit of a hiccup here that's a little bit harder to overcome, but I feel like you overcome it quite gracefully, which everything is talking about. So you know Express your truth. So expression, communication, your own creative language, sharing your spirit, accepting your originality, truth, and authenticity. So Be truthful with yourself, how you really are feeling. If you always act in integrity and follow your heart-centered truth, some unhealthy connections or aspects of your life may fall away, and you will be in complete alignment with your path. In this way, your internal psychic navigation system will become strengthened, your purpose will be clear, and you will inspire others to the sparkle of your deep inner knowing. So, how you share your spirit, your unique language. Healing position, your throat. And we are looking at vibrant mid blue, okay? And again, I mean, this very well could be just you misalign with yourself. Something happens and you start, maybe doubting, or, you're not being authentic. And that could be the situation here. So just make sure that you are expressing yourself, your needs are being met, you're prioritizing you, and just kind of, enjoying life, being grateful, being happy. And you're going to attract so much more of that wonderful energy because you are the magician, you are the co-creator. So thank you so much, Aries. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it resonated. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.